While other kids her age were chasing butterflies, Amara was busy chasing clues. She loved to investigate, to peer closely at things, and to figure out mysteries, big or small. Her room was like a tiny detective agency, filled with maps, notebooks, and evidence, which mostly consisted of interesting-looking pebbles and a mysterious feather. On her 8th birthday, Amara's parents, Papa and Mama, had a special surprise. "Happy birthday, our little investigator," Mama beamed, handing her a small, velvet-wrapped box. Inside, nestled on a bed of satin, was an old, brass-framed magnifying glass. It looked ancient and wise, with a handle worn smooth from years of use. Amara gasped. This wasn't just any toy. This was a real tool for a real detective. She held it up, watching the world through its enlarged lens, everything becoming clearer, more detailed. She couldn't wait to use it on her next big case. One sunny Saturday, Amara accompanied Mama to the bustling Ojo market. The air vibrated with sounds, the chatter of vendors and the happy shouts of children. Brightly colored fabrics spilled from stalls, and the aroma of spices and fried plantains filled the air. Amara, ever observant, noticed everything. Suddenly, a distressed cry pierced the cheerful noise. "My purse! It's gone!" wailed a woman, her voice trembling. It was Auntie Ozzie, a kindly fruit seller known for her juicy mangoes. A crowd quickly gathered, murmuring sympathetically. Mama rushed to comfort Auntie Ozzie, while Amara's heart began to beat with investigative excitement. This was it, her first real case. Amara, clutching her new magnifying glass, knelt down. She wasn't looking at the crowd. She was looking at the ground. Her eyes, magnified by the glass, scanned the dusty earth where Auntie Ozzie had been standing. "What are you doing, Amara?" Mama whispered, a little surprised. "Investigating," Amara declared, her voice serious. First, she noticed a tiny, almost invisible sparkle near a fruit stall. She leaned closer, her eye pressed to the magnifying glass. It was a single, shimmering bead, the kind often used to decorate traditional woven baskets. She thought. Auntie Ozzie's purse wasn't beaded. Then, a few feet away, near a basket of bright red tomatoes, she saw something else. A faint, almost smudged footprint. It was smaller than a grown-up's, and the pattern was unusual. Amara followed the trail of these faint prints. They didn't lead towards the market exit, but strangely, towards the back of Baba Tunde's fabric stall. Baba Raji was a jolly man, his stall overflowing with colorful textiles. As Amara followed the footprints to the back of his stall, she noticed a small wooden crate. On top of the crate sat a little boy, no older than 5, clutching something tightly. He had a mischievous grin, and as he wiggled his toes, Amara saw them clearly. Tiny patterns on the soles of his sandals. And clinging to one of his sandals was another tiny, shimmering bead, just like the one she found. "Hello," Amara said, her voice gentle. "What have you got there?" The boy, startled, tried to hide the object behind his back, but it was too late. Amara, with her incredible observation skills, saw it. It was Auntie Ozzie's purse. It wasn't stolen by a thief, but simply misplaced and picked up by a curious child. Perhaps he thought it was a toy, or just something shiny he wanted to examine. Amara explained her findings to Mama and Baba Raji. The little boy, Baba Raji's grandson, had simply found the purse and, being a curious child himself, decided to keep it. He hadn't meant any harm. With a gentle nudge from his grandfather, He handed the purse to Amara, who returned it to a very relieved Auntie Ozzie. "Oh, Amara, you clever girl!" Auntie Ozzie exclaimed, hugging her tightly. "You solved the mystery." Amara beamed. Her magnifying glass, her trusted tool, had helped her crack her first real case. From that day on, Amara knew that with her sharp eyes, her curious mind, and her special magnifying glass, there was no mystery too big or too small for her to solve. The Oho market, and indeed the whole wide world, was full of fascinating things just waiting to be investigated.